This information is October 2022, October 2022, October 22. I am sending to you. God want this information going to you. United States European government, Mr. Manuel Marco, and special to you, NATO chief, and Russia government, Mr. Putin, and Chinese government, and England, and other side, Middle East, all to know that space raising for major attack to comfort, according to the God. This investigation coming to bring in government of Canada on the lawsuits for 770,000 trillion, got charging government of Canada to 700 trillion for this crime they did cost behind the many parts, which is costing today. We are middle of war, middle of nowhere, by their Canadian Security Service, costing this crime behind my mission in Canada, and God want to bring war. So this war coming, Mr. by this. Number one, Japan earthquake to tsunami raising by space God side to comfort from 2022 to government of Canada on the emergency. God want this their capital city coming on the emergency to investigation to the government Canada money and bank. According to the God, he want be freeze the government of Canada. Now I bring it to you here, Mr. There's a full moon raising by major to tsunami. Listen to this.
2022 trigger floods and tsunami in USA, Canada, UK, Germany, India, China. This fall, there will be a full moon that can be seen on October 8, 2022, and its peak can be seen on October 9, 2022. Full moon October 8, 2022 can be seen in California, New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania, and in all countries in the Northern Hemisphere such as England, Germany, Canada, Norway, Sweden, Russia, Japan, South Korea, China, and other countries located in the Northern Hemisphere. In New York City, the full moon will begin to appear at 7 p.m.
Subject. You can see that, gentlemen, full moon raising by 7 o'clock. But now I will give you a story about full moon. You can see that here in the Mars, they told dust storm raising in the Mars. This is going on for a few years, but I bring it to you evidence what is about moon, full moon. You check out this part here, Mr. You can see that this part here, this is the angel of the God. Evacuated in the moon, warning, and they clean up the moon, evacuate in the Mars, wake up call to the Mars, and unseen many scales of the UFO alien fall on the ground in here. But technology cannot see the scales of the UFO alien become scales. Means become scales deep on the Mars, on the ground here. But technology cannot copy that attack of the angel. When the attack of the angel happening, technology immediately be shut down by a demon behind the UFO alien, shut down the satellite, telescope, all be shut down to not would see evidence of angel attack to UFO alien become scales. All this Quran, you can see that the scales of the UFO alien be crushed down there. So what is this means? Meaning is angel of the God did already attack to the Mars, wipe up many parts in the Mars. They come into the moon, to the full moon. Angel of the God raising in the full moon, closest coming to the earth by major to tsunami in 2022. Risk is 100%, I can tell you, Mr. Today, electricity be crushed down in the United States, European, and China be wiped up completely by tsunami. England losing their electricity as 1666 time coming by fire by space. If your side is not raising immediately, freezing government of Canada bank and money and their country completely government be shut down under angel investigation coming. So why coming to the all this part to the United States and England, China, Canada, and all this? I give you one the message from the space God side. God want to freeze in government of Canada technology, satellite, especially their money bank must be freeze, God told. If you don't stand up and do that, freezing government of Canada, you are facing blackouts. I am talking about blackouts not going to be fixed for the 1 week or 1 month or 2 months or 6 months. This blackout costing NASA beyond the terrible, major trouble from NASA to European, and I bring it to here for dust storm raising, and be deadly traveling to the space to walk in the space again, as they can see that be deadly warm to the space. They cannot walk, they cannot leave the technology there because all the technology be crushed down by heavy angel dust storm, which is the nuclear explosion. This dust storm is not dust storm, is nuclear explosion on the ground of the Mars traveling to the moon. I bring it to you here, Mr. Evidence of the God in Jupiter.
The perfect time to see the full moon after coming home from work or after coming home from vacation. Usually this kind of universal phenomenon triggers anomalies on Earth. Previously in September 2022, Jupiter was close to Earth and triggered storms and floods in a number of cities in the United States. Even major floods and earthquakes occurred in Pakistan, Taiwan, Hong Kong.
So now, subject, Jupiter coming closest to Earth, which is here I bring it to you, Mr. According to the information God bring in Jupiter closest to the Earth. Jupiter be only planet control Earth from sky coming closest to the Earth. But Jupiter weather, we are speaking about 400 kilometer wind coming. But no cable, no electricity can stand that. Bridge fall, your building fall. I tell you today, God want to give you serious warning. Joe Biden, especially those people controlling you, Joe Biden, to know that building fall on your heads, bridge fall, department fly on the earth, building, car fly on the air. So all this is on the way for fun reason, because you did not freeze government of Canada. As I told, my investigation God want to be raising the world news, to world news see that Canada did crime behind my case by their Canadian Security Service and their federal, and they must come on the international courts. God want to bring this country, Canada, on the international world court news before this happening.
Trigger floods and tsunami in USA, Canada, UK, Germany, India, China. This fall, there will be a full moon that can be seen on October 8, 2022, and its peak.
As I told you that, Mr. Full Moon is the angel of the God revolution inside the moon. Because Jupiter coming one side closest to the Earth, other side by sun, they taking over in the moon. Angel of the God from sun traveling to the moon, and they landed in the moon for major decision for the Earth. But first country they find it guilty is Canada. They want angel of the God command to the angel to freezing government of Canada. All the city by city money and bank must be freeze. So maybe United States Joe Biden, you are your side is the, I am sorry for my language, dickhead by the black culture, you don't want to listen to this before you see that your building, Washington DC White House, fall. And that time is going to be too late to fix it, because this attack costing not $100 billion or $150 billion. This attack costing at least few hundred trillion to the electricity in United States, to NASA technology weapon, traveling to the ESA operation in the European be under water, washing the European with the water flat to tsunami. If you don't take my information serious and stands up, because Jupiter is coming closer to the Earth. According to information you can see here, I did send this information last 6 months ago. Jupiter coming close to Earth for justice.
The perfect time to see the full moon after coming home from work or after coming home from vacation. Usually this kind of universal phenomenon triggers anomalies on Earth. Previously in September 2022, Jupiter was close to
September 2022, Jupiter was the closest planet to the Earth. What is the meaning of that, mister, to you? I told you that here. God command to the angel traveling from sun, landing to the moon, and raising one army from Jupiter, one army from sun, landed to the moon, army of sun, and Jupiter army traveling closest to the Earth by wind. By wind, I am speaking about, I told you, 400 kilometer wind coming to crash down the bridge. Building fall, bridge fall, because this tsunami raising the ocean at least few hundred meter long to hitting the bridge and hitting the building. So this information I sending to you to know that angel of the God, which is I am bringing to you, gentlemen, here. This is the one hand of the Canada freezing my internet to not I give you the message. Angel of the God, gentlemen, coming by major tsunami from Jupiter to the Earth. I am bringing to you, gentlemen, here, this angel coming, bringing Sodom and Gomorrah, gentlemen. This angel traveling by 400 kilometer wind from sky and bringing biggest attack ever will see in the history to bring in government of Canada on my investigation for national emergency evacuation. Ever will see one country being hit in the history of the world, closing down their country. And those people, you are behind the internet, behind this page, causing interruption, your country, you must believe that your country you are, be destroyed. Number one, I am sending to you all to know that, gentlemen, this angel traveling to come to bring in this investigation, as I told you, to the government of Canada for national emergency going to be in the world. Going to be breaking world news, what is going to happen. Very soon, I can tell you right now, gentlemen, very soon.
Metatron, the chief of the Tetragrammaton, the greatest of all heavenly hierarchs, the first and last of the 10 angels of the Briatic world.
You've never seen anything like...
He is the king of angels, the prince of presence, and of the divine face, the chancellor of heaven, and the chief of the ministering angels. Charged with the sustenance of mankind, he is a ruling prince of the seraphim. He, who has his seat in the seventh heaven, appears as a pillar of fire.
Gentlemen, this angel traveling to come from here. This angel coming from moon. traveling from moon, landing in the moon already for wake-up call to the Earth, and Jupiter coming closest to the Earth, I told few months ago.
Usually this kind of universal phenomenon triggers anomalies on Earth. Previously in September 2022 Jupiter was close to Earth and triggered storms and floods in a number of cities in the United States. Even major floods and earthquakes occurred in Pakistan, Taiwan, Hong Kong, Japan, India, China.
My information to you gentlemen to know that if you not taking my information serious and you carry on your day, your head, especially your United States, Joe Biden, and forcing European government to follow your way, you must believe United States, you be first country in the world to be evacuated in 2022. CIA building be crushed down, I can tell you today, Mr. I am side of the God, truth, reality, and God is the bringing his planet closest to Earth, which is evidence you have here. You told Jupiter coming closest to Earth. So you must believe United States team, those controlling Joe Biden, you must believe your building fall in your heads. This can happen in 24 hours when angel of the God bring in wind. And this wind raising by major to tsunami turning to earthquake, 9.7 earthquake to 10.0 earthquake. This happening before 11.0 earthquake, second come of Christ coming. 11.0 earthquake happening when God is ready for attack. 11.0 second of coming of Christ. But this is before second of coming of Christ coming. 9.7 earthquake. Joe Biden, you are in the series to be hit. If you don't remove in this bullshit game by this culture, you give job behind the subject to raising European, Russia, China to freezing government of Canada, number one. By freezing government of Canada bank and money, God is stepping back 55%, you are safe. I can tell you right now. By your side freezing government of Canada land and money bank, 55% to tsunami in space be beholds, wait. They are not going to move on, attack before God next step going to Middle East to bring this justice. Because we are talking about terrorist movement, gentlemen, in the earth and laundering money in the earth. God want to freeze, completely attack this operation in the earth under my investigation for third war. And Canada is the first country in the world has terrorists laundering money in their country. All their bank has money of terrorists. Moving on. So do you want to tell me God is going to allow you walk away, United States, before, or European NATO building before God bring third war to the earth? Is not going to happen, and they are not going to let you walk away before your bridge fall. I told you that, Joe Biden, before all the NASA technology be wiped up in the space, you are not allowed, Joe Biden, to walk away. Because I am talking about this, Joe Biden, to bring black culture under my investigation, to they know that who I am and what I am talking about. They don't go behind me doing crime, freezing money from behind me, or bringing game of serious game in my life, which is I face in few years by Obama team. So I am speaking Joe Biden about this. You must believe Joe Biden. I am person told not long ago Jupiter coming closest to Earth, and Jupiter came closest to Earth, casting this, will casting this, and I am person told moon is going to be wiped up by angel of the God, and moon coming full moon by angel of the God landing in the moon today. You see the full moon, red moon, white moon is not important, is angel of the God landing in the moon. which is I did bring into your evidence, angel of the God, wipe up. Angel of the God. This is angel of the God, wipe up here. All this is on the ground is the face of the UFO alien, you can see, but we can see that here. If you zoom inside, we cannot see because they hide in that. You can see one skills of the face or two skills or the face of the alien here. They don't show you thousands of 10,000 UFO alien skills here deep. They're falling on the ground here because of angel of the God attack, nuclear explosion. This dust is the atomic explosion hitting to the alien UFO. Immediately they become skills on the ground here. You can see that if I zoom here, this is the skills of the UFO alien. So I am bringing to you mostly intelligent information, United States, to know that no one bring you this information in the earth to tell you angel of the God attacking in the Mars, but you have to crash down, to wipe up alien UFO, and angel of the God from sun raising in the moon here. Landing, already they're landing in the moon. And other side from sun, they travel to moon, they landed in the moon. Other side, army of God traveling by Jupiter to the earth, bringing this. This is the not joke, Joe Biden. We are talking about Joe Biden. Can we say end of United States 2022, Joe Biden? If you don't listen very carefully and move in this decade with people from the road, you must believe Joe Biden building, fall, bridge, fall, all the electricity be destroyed. It means completely end of your side coming. In the news, 24-hour, United States facing the end and done. I am telling you today, Mr. Two things I want to you understand 100%. 22 from 23rd October 22, government of Canada been marked for the bankruptcy. I can tell you right now. If you don't stand up and freezing government of Canada by Russia, China, the Middle East, or United States, European special government of European must command and to NATO and NATO raising freezing government of Canada. If NATO not do that, you must believe this 50 times worse raising to European be completely wiped up because of NATO allowing Canada carry on for crime of the laundry terrorist money, which is God command. I want to bring the peace in the earth, justice of God and peace coming in the earth. For kingdom of God before come to the earth, God chose me to bring message to you, which is I never want to be chosen from God, but He forced me to do this. If I was in my hand, I was going to walk away a long time ago. So this is a plan right now. I can tell you, United States Navy, you be on this serious attack. United States Marine, you cry in your house, and CIA, DIA, your roof is gonna fall under your heads. NASA technology weapon be destroyed from here to the here and coming back to the earth here. So I am sending to you this information, Mr. I must get money from government of Canada, 700, I don't say God command 700 billion, but I say $7 billion government of Canada must pay me to stop this attack from space, because it's not me. God commands government of Canada must pay for crime they did cause behind me. If I cannot bring the justice to Canada, piece of cake, how I can bring the justice to the China holding the earth? How I can bring justice there? How China can believe me? I am person to bring flat to the China. They cannot believe if I don't prove to the Canada my attack from space. So before God attack this Joe Biden, He's sending to you. Stand up before too late. I must get what I tell you I must get. to stopping this attack from space before too late, Joe Biden, because you be first country, Joe Biden, to be sorry, but it's going to be too late, Joe Biden. You must believe Sodom and Gomorrah is coming from space, from moon and Jupiter other side to the earth by this weather.
Usually this kind of universal phenomenon triggers anomalies on Earth. Previously in September 2022, Jupiter was close to Earth and triggered storms and floods in a number of cities in the United States. Even major floods and earthquakes occurred in Pakistan, Taiwan, Hong Kong, Japan, India, China, and several countries in Africa. This is because the gravitational force is quite large from the giant planet Jupiter, but of course the moon's gravity is not as big as Jupiter because the moon is quite small and even smaller than Earth.
Gentlemen, you must understand intelligent way how God working, how demon working. According to the NASA information we have, moon is belong to the UFO alien or demon operation. But I am telling you 2022 to not be deceived. This moon is the angel of the God sitting right here. They landed in the moon. Prepare for attack any moments, because you must believe my information is beyond the NASA, beyond the ESA, what I am sending to you. Angel of the God raising revolution in the earth, nothing can stand France. They bring Sodom and Gomorrah. They bring rain, heavy rain from the sky. They taking up the sun disappear, heavy rain coming, sun appear again because of moon. The angel of the God appearing in the moon for prepare for serious attack. But most important part, by moon